Hey, welcome back. Sunshine Prepper here. And today I thought we'd just have table talk, basically, about what's going on in the world and what's going on around me. And maybe I can get some input from everybody on what's going on in y'all's area. Let's talk about this inflation thing. So I've noticed in the grocery stores, things are really gone up in price. Some places are better than others, but they're all still, prices are going way up. Gas prices are high. Now, I have a membership at BJ's, so I'm lucky enough that I get a kind of a good discount on gasoline. Like yesterday I filled up, or was it yesterday or Monday or something like that, one day this week I filled up and I got my gas for $3.58 a gallon now, and that's cheaper than what it was, because it was over $4 a gallon. It was like 20 something the last time I got gas. And in my area, it ranges from, like, Walmart is $3.99. The local convenience store is $4.09 or $4.19. I have two within like a half-a-mile radius of each other, and I think they're both priced at like $4.19. So, and small businesses are feeling the effect of the inflation more than anybody, because there's some businesses that are having to close extra days because it's just not feasible to pay employees to be open on a slow day. And so you have those businesses that are having to close down an extra day when they're used to being open 6, 7 days a week. Now they're only open 2 days a week because inflation's gotten so high that to afford to stay open, they have to pay these outrageous prices for their product. And if you work for like an individual owner, they feel it really hard, because they're trying to make a profit, but they're really not, because the prices that they're having to pay for their product is just outrageous. And if they price their merchandise like, their product, then, especially restaurants, if you have a restaurant and you are fresh seafood or fresh steak or stuff like that, you're paying more for your product than you're actually charging, because you want to keep your prices at a certain price point so that you can make some money. So it's like affecting people in different ways. So and you don't want to go down, restaurants don't want to go down on the quality of their food. And if they're a good restaurant, they don't. And so you just have to, it's just hitting every aspect of every business. It's just not located in one general area. It's like in different places. So what I have been trying to do lately, I should have been doing all along, but just lately, I've been trying to shop more locally and buy my products through small businesses so that I can support them, because yes, I may pay a little bit more for my product, but I know that the product that I'm getting is worth the price. Like, for my birthday, I went to the butcher shop, our local butcher shop, and I bought 2 hamburger patties and a sweet potato, tomato, and some buns, and my bill was $10. But I had 2 meals off of those burgers, and I had the sweet potato was so good, and the tomato was excellent. So, and it wasn't that much. The most expensive thing I bought was the buns. Okay, those were $4. That was the most expensive thing in the bunch. But I've been going there, and I had asked for a package so that I could buy, bulk meat. But the packages that they offer are not things that I enjoy. Like, I don't eat a lot of steak. I eat a lot of like stew tips, and I like hamburger because I make spaghetti, and I like to put hamburger in my spaghetti. I like roast. So I just will be buying my meat individually and, there, because I really can price compared, and it's not that much more expensive to shop at your local butcher than it is to shop at Walmart or Winn-Dixie or Publix or wherever it is you shop. Your local butcher is going to be getting its product locally sourced, and you're going to know if it's grass-fed and grass-finished on your beef and your chicken, and so all that. And so that's what I've been trying to do there. And I've also been going to the local farmers market. I really dig our farmers market here. I went twice in the last probably 10 days, and the first time I went, I went for lemons and limes. That's all I went for, was lemons and limes. And I walked out of there with a whole basket of fresh peaches. And I love peaches, and I've found it since I bought these peaches is there's not as many people that like peaches as I thought. And but I love them, so I bought a basket, and it was $25, but it's from a local farm. So I didn't mind that. And they were, they weren't all ripe, but they were still hard, but they were so fresh, and they smelled so good. And so I bought them, and then I bought, now here's one of them from the second batch that I bought the other day, yesterday, maybe the day before. I went and I got another basket of peaches, because the first batch I got, there were like 18 or 20 peaches in the basket, and I have eaten like 2 peaches a day for the last few days, which I don't mind because I love peaches. But I canned some peach jam, and this is the no sugar jam, and it don't look like it's set, but either way, I canned like 5 of these and 1 pint. And I think what I can do with those is if they're not good for spreading on toast, I can use them for ice cream, because I like vanilla ice cream, and I like to be able to add fresh produce to it. So I could add those fresh peaches, they're fresh, and use that as a topping for my ice cream. So, and then the second batch I brought, I have there's probably like 7 peaches over there that weren't ripe enough to can, but I did can me 6 pints of fresh peaches, and I'm excited for that because I love peaches. And look at those, ain't that pretty? And it's, it's a process, but like I said, I'm teaching myself how to can. And so everything is, every time I do something I've not done before, I just I just follow the directions from the book, basically. And Now, I probably didn't put enough peaches in each jar, but it's whatever. It's just me, and if I need to open two, I didn't want to do quarts because I didn't want to waste them. So that's why I did just, pints. So I did 6 of those, and oh, I forgot to tell you, I got me some fresh cherries from the farmer's market. Look at them. Look, ain't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? Let's see, can you see that? Look how pretty that is. And they're so yummy. They're so yummy. Like I have this bowl right here, and this is all that's left of the bag that I bought. These things are delicious. I'll sit and eat like 20 or 30 of them before I go to bed, and I love them. And I'm almost done with that. And then I went blueberry picking. I told y'all last time on my video that I was going blueberry picking. I did go, and I picked another 8.5 pounds of blueberries. And their season is over now. It ended last week. So I'm glad I was able to get out and get me some blueberries. And so today I decided to use the limes that I bought at the farmer's market and made some 8 half pint jars of blueberry lime jelly. Like, I made this one time before and it was so good, and so I made some more. And this batch looks like it's gonna set really well. It was already starting to set before I put the lids on them, so that's gonna be really good, and I can't wait to taste that. And so that's what I've been doing to support my local farmers, is just when I can, because money's tight with everybody. And I work in a restaurant, so money's tight for us because people will give up going out to eat and stay at home and cook something than go out and spend that money. So, and it's understandable, it's okay. Now, there are those that don't ever go anywhere but out to eat, and that's fine. And those are the people that are getting everybody by right now in the restaurant business. And so we appreciate those people, for real. And but it's just times are tough for everybody, so we have to do what we can and put away what we can so that we'll have stuff for later. And I'm learning this in my journey of canning. I'm learning how to put away a lot of stuff. Like, I've done beans, and I've done I've made strawberry jam. I've done several different types of beans. I did quarts and I did pints, and I've canned roast and beef tips and salsa. I made some yummy salsa, and I'm just about through with it. So I'm gonna have to get some more, because I'm gonna have to get enough to make quite a bit, because I go through it. And I have friends that love it. So I give away a lot too. So let everybody enjoy. So also, let's talk about my garden. So the garden is a bust this year. Like a complete and total bust. Like, the only thing that I'm getting off of any plant out there right now is my jalapeno pepper plant. I have, in like, maybe later today or maybe Friday, I am going to cut one more round of peppers off of this plant. And I'm getting anywhere from 5 to 20 peppers at a time. So I've gotten a good harvest of jalapeno peppers off of this one plant. Now, we all know that my tomatoes and my cucumbers are a fail. Like yesterday, I went outside. I've been feeling under the weather. My allergies have been getting to me, so I've had the last 3 days off, which has been really good because I've been able to rest and take care of myself in the way that I need to. But I got outside and got in the yard, and I just went ahead and pulled up some of the tomato plants. And but I had went out one day last week after it rained and was checking on everybody, and the corn was doing really well. I had I planted like 6 or 8 stalks, and there was at least 5 of them that had corn coming. And I was so tickled because I thought, oh yay, I'm going to get something from my garden this year. Well, mind you, we've had a lot of rain over the last month or so. It's been raining here about probably an average of 3 to 4 days a week. And we're grateful for the rain, but you know, sometimes it can be too much. And so I went out the next day, and y'all, I almost cried. Something had mowed down my corn stalks, like literally cut them in half, and then took all the little corn cobs that were growing and ate every kernel out of those little cobs. I kid you not. I'm just like, oh my God. I was like so blown away. I was like, what in the world? So I was like, okay. So the only thing that's holding on right now in my garden that I've planted from seed is there's still okra plants that they have some stalks coming on them. So probably about 4 more stalks of okra. And my sugar pumpkins are growing, but I don't have any pumpkins yet. I just have flowers. And I don't know if I have just male flowers or because I haven't seen anything. And so I'm just kind of curious. I'm just letting them grow to see what happens. And I was talking to the girl that cuts my hair on Monday when I went for my haircut. We were talking about things that have gone wrong with our gardens this year. And she grows a lot of cucumbers, and she cans cucumbers and makes pickles, and she has her own little recipe that she uses, and she planted cucumbers this year, and she had all male flowers on her plant. There was no female flowers on the plant, so she never got any cucumbers. And so, you know, I had a few cucumbers, but, you know, they didn't do well at all. And she said she had a little luck with her okra, but she only planted 6 plants. So, you know, note to self, plant more if you want more okra, for at least for a meal. So, you know, some of the things that she had problems with, I have problems with. And we talked about it, and we feel like that, you know, the soil has a lot to do with it. And I'm not really experienced with gardening. I'm just, you know, fly by the seat of my pants, learning as I go type thing. I've learned a few things to do and a few things not to do. So I will be doing another garden. I'm going to try to do a fall garden. And, but I'm going to clean up that mess out there and excuse me, fertilize it, put some extra soil down, and try to do, you know, some fall stuff. But the weeds in my yard are ridiculous. They just take over. And I don't know, I think it's crabgrass and clover. I mean, I got bees everywhere in my yard, but I've got that clover stuff everywhere, and it just takes over. And, yeah, that's what happened. So my garden failed me this year. But like I said, I'll be going to the farmer's market quite often and getting my stuff through them. So, you know, you live and you learn. But like I said, I've learned a lot of stuff, and I'm going to give it another shot and see what else I can grow. See, just try stuff, you know. And I got to find me some good, decent dirt. I feel like the dirt is in some of my pots are part of the reason why I'm not getting enough produce from my plants, because I got a sweet pepper plant out there. I have one pepper on it, and I have lots of blooms and some that are coming through, so I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks I'll have more peppers, more sweet peppers, but I might not. I mean, I have my red bell pepper plant has had all kinds of blooms on it, but nobody ever bloomed, so I don't even have a pepper off of it. So I'm gonna yeah, just try some different things. And so thanks for coming to my channel today. Like I said, I just wanted to talk to you about what's been going on and what's going on with me, because I haven't posted a video in a while. And just wanted to say, you know, keep your head up, keep your chin up, do what you can, put back what you can when you can, but don't ever give up. You know, don't give up, because if you give up, then you're sunk. And the world is in a place right now where we don't need to be sunk. We need to feel okay. We need to be able to sustain ourselves. And one way to do that is to preserve food and grow your own food. Like I said, trial and error. But I'm learning how to preserve food. I can go get it from the farmer's market and preserve tomatoes. I actually want to go to the farmer's market and get me some green beans and can myself some green beans, because I love green beans. And so I think that's what I'm going to do, because I didn't even try beans this year, but I think I might try some beans next year, but we're going to see. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.